begins with movement, but strength begins early. It begins in the moment when nobody's watching, and you decide to show up anyway. The bar is still on a wrap, but the war has already started. Your body negotiates, your mind complains, your comfort begs for mercy, but discipline does not negotiate. One step forward, one breath deeper, the silence breaks. This is not motivation, this is decision. Lift away, lift your mind. Pain is not the enemy. Confusion is. Weakness is not the enemy. Excuses are. Every rep removes another layer of the man you used to be. You are not here to impress anyone. You are here to become someone. Your body negotiates, your mind complains, your comfort begs for mercy, but discipline does not negotiate. One step forward, the silence breaks. This is not motivation, this is decision. Lift away, lift your mind. And F and F and effort. And effort changes everything. Run than me. Discipline sharper than any blade. Habits inside the man that's made. Every late night builds a new identity. Every setback writes your legacy. If you fall, then rise twice stronger. Wait back, quit, warriors conquer. I'm not chasing luck, I'm chasing control of the thoughts in my mind and the weight of my soul. Break it, burn it, leave it behind. Fear is a prison inside the mind. Break it, burn it, leave it behind. Fear is a prison inside the mind. Break it, burn it, step to the fire. Pain is the spark that builds inside you. Break your old self, leave ashes behind. A new man walks with iron mind. No fear, no change, no silent regret. The man you become is the man you create. Pressure. Most people break, but some people are built by it. Heavy weight on the bar, heavy thoughts in my brain. Every doubt that I had turned fuel to the flame. They said slow down, take life at a pace, but pressure makes diamonds not come for the space. Every fall carved, discipline deep in my chest. Every scar was a lesson that sharpened the edge. When the nights fell long and the path disappeared, I kept moving forward while others lived scared. Stealing my lungs, fire in the veins. Every drop of sweat rewriting my name. Pain is a language that we never learn, but warriors listen while the whole world burns. Pressure rising, feel the climb. This is pressure rising, pressure rising, feel the climb. This is where strong align. Break the limits, cross the line, turn the struggle into shine. Pressure makes diamonds, forging the flame. The harder the battle, the louder the name. Through fire and chaos, through doubt and the grind, the weight of the world builds a warrior Ay, I remember the nights when the hunger was real. Empty pockets but a heart made of steel. Every setback became part of the code. Every figure just another reload. Confidence poison that weakens the soul. Discipline goes when excuses can't hold. Every rep is a war with the past. Every step is a battle will last. Hey, wait for love, I trade for war. For doors, I break the floor. Book of love reveals what comfort hides. A king is built where the weak divide. Stand in the fire, stand in the storm. Pressure is where legends are born. Stand in the battle, stand in the grind. Pressure creates the unstoppable mind. Pressure makes diamonds. Pressure makes diamonds, fire inside. Waiting right there, fear say quit, pace say grow, and discipline will spit. Let's go, every scar with my story carved, keep it resolved. Every problem in life just another revolve. They want comfort, they want escape, but kings don't build when the wave was spray. Pressure in my chest like thunder inside. The storms in the heart make warriors rise. The fire that burns when the doubt appears. It's the same fire, melting gears. Spin a fire to the grind. Rain is the architect of the mind. Break the limit, cross the line. Leave the weakest up behind. Build from pain, force and fire. Every battle teaches what cover conceals. You want greatness to carry the load. Legends are built on the hardest road. No applause in the early climb. No reward for that extra time. But the man in the mirror slowly appears, stronger than all the doubt and fears. Pain is the hammer shaping the blade. Every sacrifice builds what's made. And when the storm tries pulling you down, remember the pressure creates the crown. Built from pain. Every rep climbing higher and higher. Pain in the muscles, doubt in the brain, but discipline louder than temporary pain. Most people quit when they pressure my peers. They listen to weak cause they listen to fear. But I train no voice that lives in my skull to scream one more when the tank feels numb. Climbing the wall but the walls inside. The body says stop but the will says rise. Every drop is sweat is proof I command the mind. If you take the body to let get a sting, you'll feel the climb. Break the barrier in the mind. Put the limit, cross the line. Power lies and discipline. Mind over matter, pain disappears. The body obeys when the purpose is clear. Mind over matter, stand and deliver. The stronger the mind, the stronger the warrior. Stronger the warrior. Push, rise, break through the noise inside. Push, fight, turn the dark into light. Push, fight, nothing can stop this drive. Push, fight, mind takes over the fight. I see opportunity, INT just brutal immunity. Every failure building the cold road. Every struggle expanding the load. Confidence off but it kills your flame. Pressure is harsh but it builds your name. The path to power ain't smooth and straight, but warriors learn how to dominate. Body shaking with the mind locked in. One more round, one more win. Every second rewriting fate. Every breath elevates the state. Everybody gets inside and the mind grows stronger. The pain gets louder, the will grows longer. The body gets weaker, the mind takes control. Discipline burning inside the soul. the rules of the brain. Mind over matter, war never ends. A champion's mind will always ascend. The real battle is never outside. It's inside your head. Voices in my skull like thunder in a cage. One saying stop, the other screaming rage. Fear in the mirror trying to control me, but discipline with the man you see. Every doubt try poisoning in the mission. Every failure turn worry into wishing. You think the war is muscle and bone, but the deadliest fights are fought alone. Dark thoughts creeping when the night gets cold. Comfort trying to buy my soul, but I sharpen my will in the heat of the grind. Now the battlefield lies in my mind. Pain the stones of the ground, it's always in my mind. War within, I feel the fire. War within, the stronger the desire. War within, no place to hide. A warrior mind will never divide. Rise, break the chains inside. Rise, silence every lie. Rise, darkness can't survive. Rise, the warrior is alive. The warrior's alive. Some men run when the pressure appears. Some men drown in the doubts and fears. But kings are carved in invisible wars, behind closed doors on silent floors. No crowd watching when the soul gets tested. No applause when the mind gets weaponed. But that's where discipline sharpens the blade. In lonely nights where legends are made. I broke the chains of the old mindset. Killed the habits that fed regret. Now the war inside fuels my flame, and the beast inside learn the game. Storm in the mind, fire in the chest, war in the soul. No time for rest. Storm in the mind, battle inside. This is the place where warriors rise. War within, I hear the call. Mind decides who stands or falls. Listen, the body breaks. The mind decides. Every scar in my story became a command. Every fall turned iron inside my head. They see the weight, they see the pain, but they never see the war in the brain. Most men fall when the pressure arises. They run from storms just to stay alive. But storms are where my will was born. In the cold dark hour before the dawn. Every breath in the gym like thunder and steel. Gotta rewrite in what I feel. Pain is a signal. reality consumes.
They break for luck, I train for war. They wait for signs, I break the door. Every failure just forced a blade. Every sacrifice built what's made. The world laid out, but the code is clear. Strength is built through pain and fear. And the man who conquers the mind inside is the man no storm can divide.
Stand in the fire, stand in the rain. Every scar becomes your gain. Stand in the storm, stand in the climb. Pressure builds the stronger mind.
Unstoppable mind.
Forged in flame, every battle expands the name. Unstoppable mind, born to rise. The warrior lives where comfort dies. Break the limits tonight. Turn the dark into light. Push beyond the design. Unstoppable mind. Listen carefully. The world is not your enemy. Your mind is years chasing comfort, hiding from pain, waiting for sunshine but dancing in rain. The mirror was honest, the truth was loud. You build your future or fade in the crowd.
No shortcuts carved in the stone of success. No throne for the weak who refuse to stress. Every sunrise, another command. Either build a weapon or stay where you stand. Iron and thunder inside of my chest. Every rep turning chaos a test. The body gets tired, the muscle complain, but warriors rise when others abstain.
Break the fear, kill the doubt. Let the beast inside come out. Burn the past, take the climb. Forge a weapon from your mind. Become the weapon, forged in fire. Every fall just lifts me higher. Become the weapon, no retreat. Turn the pain into rise. Fight. Break the limits tonight. Rise, strive. Step into the fight. Rise, strive. Step into the fight. Rise, strive. Leave the fear behind. Weaponize mind.
They chase comfort, I sharpen the blade. They want easy, I dominate. Every sacrifice building the frame. Every hardship feeding the flame. No applause when the grind begins. No witnesses to the wars within. But greatness grows in the darkest hours, where the sublet slowly devours. Weakness whispers, slow down, you're done. But warriors answer with one more run. One more breath, one more wrath, one more promise I won't forget.
Stand in the fire, stand in the storm. This is the place where kings are born.
Stand in the pressure.